For the time that was. As I recall, I gave you quite the runaround. Wait, is this Fumichika Nejima? What? Wait, what? Did you say Fumichika Nejima? Like the one from the Nejima murders? Minasan, konnichiwa, Kazu desu. Welcome back to Paranormasight. Thanks for joining me. Let's continue. Tsuzukimasho. Alright, let's continue. No more curses. Haruhi has received multiple reports about other suspected curse bearers. Although concerned about Ayame Tono, who is apparently also after the curse stones, she entrusts Richter to continue his investigation. Okay. We're back at her place. What are we doing back here? Back here again. I left Richter to continue looking for curse bearers and came home alone. Oh, I can search around this place. Oh, what is that? Hold on a second. Nothing over here. All right, let me think. Will this really be enough to gather the soul dregs I need? What if nobody uses any more curses? I'll lose my chance to bring him back. Mansion? The old Shikime mansion. We rebuilt it here after the Great Kanto earthquake. It always stayed the same all these years. Even the war didn't touch it. I never liked it growing up. I always wanted to live somewhere more modern. Okay. Surroundings? I can hear the wind rustling in the trees. That's it. Okay, I guess we click on this. Oh, it's just a sticker. I thought it was a curse. Mockingbird 5. How many did I miss? Are these sequential? Did it show up like sequentially? Okay. I guess that's it. We go in. Go inside. What? Oh, it just opens up. That's it? That's it for her? Okay, sure. A threatening phone call. After persuading Araishi, the cursed spirit of the ever-burning lantern, to give up a stone, Tsumi and Erio have attained 3 curse stones in total. They continue their investigation of the town in search of the remaining curse bearers. 4 a.m. Wonder who called. Well, with this, we'll have visited every place connected to the 7 mysteries. This is the last spot, huh? And we got nothing to show for it. Even though every last location looks a suspect from top to bottom. Maybe we came at the wrong time. There might not have been any curse bearers around. Sounds like we'll need to do another round before morning comes then. Or maybe someone's been observing our movements. What? No way. Where is it? It's just a thought. Either way, we should check out this last place. Let's hope we finally get a lead. We're going to the park. What do we have here? Holy shit. Whoa. What the hell is this? Is he dead? Damn it. We're too late. Was this a curse too? Hang on. I'm going to call this in. I'll leave it to you. I'm going to take a look around. Oh my god. We're back to Shogo. And he's just there. Boss, bad news. What is it? Another mysterious death was reported in the area just now. The medical unit and forensics team are on their way, but it'll be a while before they arrive. That's bad news. So they got someone else. Do you think this is the work of a curse bearer? With suspicious deaths popping up one after another, we have to assume it is. Shit. Guess we'll be stuck waiting around a while. Oh my god, we're gonna search around? Yeah? Do we talk to you first? We can't even click on him. What? Phone was ring. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Who is it? Wait a little longer. What's this? There's something stuck to the side of the phone. Ah! Come on, boss. That's not what we're supposed to be searching for. Number 13. I don't think they're sequential. Okay. I guess we'll answer it. Well, we better go check it out. You're right. But be careful. It could be a curse. It could be. Yeah, you're right. Hey, I said we. You expect me to go alone? You're the one who's tough against this stuff. Don't worry, boss. You can do it. Go on now. Damn it. Hello? Kinshibori Park phone booth. Evening, Detective Tsusumi. How are things looking out there? Who is this? Who is this? I finally got him. The real deal. Detective Tsusumi himself. Ah, wait. The Chief Inspector Tsusumi now, isn't it? You've come a long way since we last met. I asked you to identify yourself. Man, have you forgotten already? After all the time we spent together? What a time that was. As I recall, I gave you quite the runaround. Wait, is this... Fumichika Nejima? What? Wait, what? Did you say Fumichika Nejima? Like the one from the Nejima murders? Ding, 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 you got it. I had a feeling that the great Chief Tsutsumi would remember me. I spent 20 long years in a cell thanks to you. That shit was not easy. You should be thanking me. Should have given you plenty of time to think and atone for your sins. That it did. I've repented. My conscience is clean as a whistle. Bullshit. 20 years in prison doesn't even begin to make up for the shit you did. I don't know about that. After all, the justice system was gracious enough to grant me parole. What? If this is the real Fumichika Nejima, he must still have a grudge against me for arresting him. So is this payback? Damn it. What is your goal? Now, you gotta understand. I've repented, seen the light. I've been a good boy since I was granted parole. I even got myself a job. I've been real serious about walking the right path. Well, that's very nice. Keep it up. But it was no good. When the opportunity arose, it was impossible to hold myself back. I knew I had to give you a little token of thanks, or I'd never truly be able to have a fresh start. You get what I'm saying? No thanks. I don't need anything. No need to do that all for me. Just try to live a quiet life. Oh, it's no hassle. No hassle at all. It'll be all too easy to just kill you, to tear you apart. But that wouldn't be very satisfying. Certainly not after 20 fucking years of waiting. That's a long time to nurture a grudge. You fucking bet it is. I let it gnaw at me, grow inside of me. I thought of nothing else. All that time, I played model prisoner, endured the harassment those asshole guards threw at me. And I did it all for you, Tsutsumi. So please, just accept my deepest and most sincere feelings. Sorry, but I'm afraid I don't feel the same way about you. Shut the fuck up. That attitude of yours is why I'm saving you for last. How did you find me? How did you know where I am? That's my favorite part. The sound of confusion in your voice is to die for. This is delicious. I can't get enough. I'm not telling you shit. Have fun racking your tiny little brain for it. What? What are you planning? Whatever it is, bring it on. I'm not running away. I just told you I'm not coming for you yet. Pay attention when people talk, shithead. You see, this time, I want to see you on your knees, weeping in despair, begging me for mercy. Oh no, I'm sorry, dear Nejima. Please forgive me, I won't do it again. Shut the fuck up. This is exactly why I've always hated you so fucking much. It was worth a shot. Did you really think that would save me, asshole? You must be crazy. Well, then we're both crazy. We've got so much in common, we should be friends. Enjoy cracking your jokes while you still can. I'm going to kill everyone you care about, one by one, till there's no one left. Sorry to disappoint, but I'm a lone wolf. I don't have anyone like that in my life. Boss? What about me? Or wait, are you just trying to protect me? There's not a single person you care about. I wonder what your sweet daughter would think if she were to hear that. Don't you fucking dare. I'm warning you. Oh, very nice. This is more like it. She's living all on her own now, isn't she? Attending university and all. Such a good girl. Oh my, don't tell me that she just happens to live in Honjo. What, she does? No, forget it. This isn't funny, asshole. I'm going to find you and make you pay. Ah, I love it. Keep going. I want to hear you lose your mind. It's music to my ears. Fuck you. Oh man. I look forward to chopping up your precious daughter. It'll be just like old times. I won't let that happen. I guess I'll give you a little hint. Go on. Well, you see, I have the one-sided read. What is that? Which curse is that? Kasumi, you have the Evergreen Beach, no? Nejima! You're a curse bearer? You're using the power of the curse? Indeed, and what a peculiar curse it is. But that's where my hints end. God damn it, the curse echo couldn't have fallen into worse hands. Alright, I'm splitting the conversation back and forth. One more thing we should discuss. In fact, it's the most important thing. I thought you were finally going to shut up. I'm already sick of you, so I'll pass. Oh, but you don't want to miss this. It's the main course. I could just go after your daughter, but something tells me you get bored. No, I'm good. You got me real fired up. You're in my head. Well done. But this is a gift tailor-made for you. I'm going to kill all the people you swore to protect. Every last person living here. You couldn't. Oh, but with this curse of mine, I can. I'll give you until dusk. By then, I could probably get a couple hundred people or so. And it'll all be your fault. Oh, it must be so hard to know they all died because of you. So tragic. It must be tearing you apart. Don't fuck with me. There's no way an amateur like you could pull off a curse that strong. Unfortunately for you, I absolutely can. My curse stone is a particularly strong one. Which means I can have my fun without needing to hold back one bit. It's almost like the Feast of Shadows was cast just for me. You're surprisingly well informed about this. Who was it that tipped you off? Who knows? Then how about I kill you myself and ruin all your fun? What about that, asshole? Idiot, you think I called it off just because you were dead? There's no running away for you. I'll find you. I won't let you get away with this, Nejima. You've got 12 hours. Do you really think your paltry little organization will be able to make a dent in my plans? Oh, the sacrifices made will be heavy. I can't wait. See you sobbing with regret. And I'll even have enough soul drags to pull off the Rite of Resurrection. How splendid. Wait, Nejima. You're after the... Anyway, see you around. Bye-bye now. Holy shit, so that's who it was. Couldn't have been a worse person to call, man. Boss. Idio, did you catch all that? Nejima, what is he planning? Who knows? For now, we need to find him and get him in custody. send word to HQ. The fact that the 7 mysteries are wrapped up in this is gonna make things tricky. You mean with Nejima being a curse bearer? Just our luck, really. It couldn't have been the worst guy. Sounds like his curse will be able to kill a lot of people at once. I'd like to avoid getting our investigators caught in the crossfire. We'll use them to find out where he is, but then we're going in alone. We should try to collect as many curse stones as we can before then. Let's hurry. Hey, boss. Oh man. Later, it was reported that a total of 3 suspicious deaths were discovered that night. Nejima's threats, along with the curses, were kept secret to the general public. However, the Honjo serial killing still made international headlines on the death of police officer Hajime Yoshimi. At Tsusumi's request, a large-scale investigation was launched into Fumichika Nejima's whereabouts. Kutsumi and Eryo themselves spent the rest of the night looking for curse bearers in the area, but the search ended in vain. And with that, the curtain closed on that cursed night. 12 hours to sunset. Oh man, so we actually get to go into the day. Huh. Alright, now we get 2. Oh man. How far does this stretch out? Sorting things out. He told me it's out. Sorting things out. Hajime Yoshimi's death, Nejima's threats of mass murder, the problems just piled up, putting the detective's goals of collecting all the curse stones in jeopardy. Kutsumi leaves Eryo to handle the investigation while he catches a quick break. Sorry for the wait, boss, but I managed to gather some information. Took you long enough. Just still no one around. Well, we got ourselves quite the mess. Strange deaths popping up all over the place that may or may not have something to do with the curses. We also need to keep looking into Yoshimi and Nejima. For now, we better start following up on a few leads we've got. Guess I better see what Eryo's found out. Things at the station were pretty hectic, but I managed to get some info. Let me fill you in. Thanks, the floor's yours. Oh man. A total of 3 mysterious deaths were confirmed in the area, including the one in this park. Let's start with that one, the young man we found here. Oh man, is Shogo gonna stay dead? Is he gonna stay dead? He's been identified as Shogo Okie, 25 years old, a regular old office worker who worked around here. He died of asphyxiation due to water in his lungs. He drowned. He drowned in the middle of the park. That's not possible. It's gotta be a curse we're dealing with here. About that, boss. Isn't this park associated with one of the 7 mysteries too? Whispering Canal. There's 9. That's right, the Whispering Canal. It does seem like there'd be a link between a canal and death by drowning, don't you think? Drop thinking, Eryo. You're starting to get the hang of this. So, let's assume they're related. What's next? Before that, the body of a woman was found behind a residential complex in Kamizawa. The victim has been found by Tawako Hayashi, 29 years old. She was an office worker who lived on her own in the area. Who is this? As for the cause of death, well, yes. The entirety of her body was crushed by some kind of strong external force. Was this the one in the darkness where Shogo killed her? Or the person? I don't know. Maybe someone's different. No murder weapon was discovered in the area, but considering the way she was found, we're looking for someone large, flat, and heavy that could have crushed her in one fell swoop. Hang on, are you saying she was stepped on, meaning I don't know any of this? It's this one. Kills by crushing. One who hears the command wash. Put washing mansion. This is the one Yutato killed then. This was Yutato's curse. Oh man. And there's like a bunch of other ones I don't even know yet. Like this one. Once I read. That's Nejima, isn't it? First possession. Beckoning light. Yeah, I don't have this one either. There's a bunch I don't know yet. So it's foot washing mansion. Exactly. Rushing is the foot washing mansion's modus operandi. The place the body was discovered is also known to be related to the Seven Mysteries. Then is this Namigaki's doing? Shit, I knew he used it. Judging by the amount of soul dregs, the victim was just a regular person, not a cursed bearer. Guess we should report this to Paranormal. Got it. And as for the third victim, who is it? Is it a student? Oh no, it's not. He was identified as Koei Jonoichi, 32. Teacher at Komagata, he was found... Cause of death appears to be external trauma from a fall or heavy blow. The impact crushed his arms and legs. Since he was found in the middle of the courtyard, he couldn't have fallen from the gymnasium or the main building. The janitor probably killed him. A teacher dying at school. And not just any school, Komagata houses one of the Seven Mysteries. Which one was it? The food possession is... Komagata should be the food's possession, right? But then that's Yako's. Did Yako kill him? It can't be, right? Is the food possession killed by falling? It is falling. What? Right, it's where the food possession is supposed to be. It's too big of a coincidence. We can't rule out the possibility that this death was also the work of a curse. I see. Either way, it seems all three victims can be tied to the Seven Mysteries. There's probably a curse bear at the center of it all, pulling the strings. But you've got a point. All these strange deaths do point in one direction. That's right, and Hajime's case wasn't all that different either. He also died of mysterious causes in a place connected to the Seven Mysteries. The problem is that the timing doesn't match up. He died before the curses were activated. Could he have been hit by a different curse? One that didn't have anything to do with the Seven Mysteries? That's a thought. But if that were the case, we'd be dealing with a powerful practitioner. One who could pull off a curse like that without using a curse stone. There aren't many people in this day and age who could do something like that. Oh really? I see. I don't know too much about that stuff. I'd be more surprised if you did. Well, looking at these deaths, it seems many of the curse bears are acted last night. But we can't rule out that there were more killings from which the bodies haven't been found. Yikes, I hadn't thought that. But there is one silver lining. Judging by my own curse stone, it seems that the curses can't be activated while the sun's out. Oh, that's great news. So basically we're safe during the daytime. Exactly. It's also likely why Nejima gave us till dusk. He must have known the cursed stones couldn't be used during the day. Either way, we got till nightfall to settle this. It's time we flush out the other curse bears. Alright, boss, let's do this. Is there anyone around? Oh, I can't look. Okay. Curse bears. At the moment, we only know the identity of 4 curse bears, you included. Yutaro Namigaki had the foot washing mansion. Hideki Araishi had the ever-burning lantern. We got both of their curse stones. And then there's Nejima, who claims he has the one-sided reed. Yeah, that's about sums it up. Notes unknown curses. Oh man. There's gonna be... Right, he took it. Okay, who are these 3? We better figure out who the remaining 5 are quick. How should we go about looking for them? There's no point in searching blindly without a lead. Let's focus on the other things for now. Tracking down Nejima may lead us to the other curse bears too. Either way, he should be our top priority. He could do some real damage if we don't get him. I also want to look a little more into Yoshimi. I got a feeling there's some connection there. Hi boss, sounds like we got a work cut out for us. I asked around Sumida Community's safety bureau where Yoshimi was stationed. It seems like he was investigating the apparent suicide of a girl named Michio Shiraishi. Yeah, heard about that. He was trying to determine whether it really was a suicide. Looking into the height of the building, the force of the impact, her wounds, and all that. He must have suspected some kind of foul play, because he ordered a full investigation. It had already been deemed a suicide, and his superiors told him not to go stirring things up. What was the evidence? Well, according to the report I found on his desk last night, the body was found at the foot of the building, a ways away from the road. There was no evidence or vehicular collision, so it was ruled a suicide, but he thought there was more to it. Yes, a truck or other flat-faced vehicle traveling at high speeds could have inflicted similar damage. In other words, sometimes a traffic accident can look an awful lot like a fall. So there's a chance that it wasn't a suicide. But what a terrible way to go. There were no brake marks on the road, meaning it would have been a hit and run. The vehicle would have hit her without slowing down at all. This is turning into quite the grisly case. But the vehicle couldn't have come out from a collision like that unscathed. Exactly. So I asked the traffic bureau to keep an eye out for any vehicles with frontal damage. But I haven't heard back from them yet. I don't think they're looking very hard. So we've got no proof. That said, it was a traffic accident rather than a suicide. It's possible that someone silenced Yoshimi because he was on the verge of discovering the truth. That's true. You think the driver is the one who did him in? Not quite. Yoshimi has already talked to forensics and the traffic bureau, right? His death wouldn't have covered things up. You're right on that. Even if the suicide was a cover-up for a hit and run, it doesn't seem like enough reason to kill a cop. Oh, that's right. Unrelated, but I got something else too. I managed to get a hold of Michio Shiraishi's address. Yoshimi went there a bunch over the course of his investigation. Might be a good idea for us to drop by too. Good thinking. Hopefully that will give us some more leads. Alright, let's move on to the next topic. We're still on this. Remember the girl Yoshimi met with the day he died? One he told me Okuda? Community safety didn't have any contact information for her on hand. Not even an address. Well, they had her parents' information, but when I called, they said they hadn't heard from her in a month. Lots of family issues, from the sound of it. They even said they didn't want anything to do with her anymore. That said, she still goes to school once in a while, so we might be able to find her there. Not sure we really have the time for a stakeout right now, but she could be a key witness. Can't we have community safety track her down for us? We can ask, but it might be tricky to get it done today. For starters, Komagata High School is closed today. Because of the teacher that died. That's right. Alright, but if it's not something we can do today, we may have to forget about it. Let's move on then. Still? I got some information about Yoshimi's fiancée from community safety. Her name is Mayu Chozawa, 27 years old. She works as a beautician in the area. Look, how did you manage to get a picture of her? She sure is a beauty. But... oh boy, here it comes. But what? Community safety hasn't been able to contact her since Yoshimi died, not by phone or at her house. In other words, no response, dead silence. There it is. Can't things just be easy for once? Okay. Mayu's beautician and a fiancé. Mayu's current whereabouts remain unknown. It's definitely starting to look suspect. A crime of passion, perhaps. It is fairly common for people to be killed by a lover or a spouse. But Yoshimi was well liked and they've been together for over 10 years. You never know, things could be different behind closed doors. I guess so. But we'll have to consider the opposite scenario too. It could be that the same person who was out for Yoshimi is after his fiancée as well. She could be in danger. You're right. Either way, she's important to the case. HQ already has people looking for her. We'll know as soon as she's found. Are we done? Okay. HQ has mobilized a search unit for Nejima. So far, we haven't received any word. Guessing he wasn't at home or at work. About that, apparently he vacated his last known address a week ago. You serious? We have no idea where he lives. It gets worse. I checked in with the factory he was working at. They told me he was only there for a month before he quit. Hold on a second. You're telling me nobody caught that? Well, I had the same thought, so I spoke to his probation officer. Turns out he'd been doing house visits and interviews, but never bothered checking on his workplace. He also said he lost track of Nejima when he moved to a new place. Jeez, that's just sloppy. I've heard that they've given parole to just about anyone these days because they're running out of rooms in prisons. Which also means there aren't enough probation officers to go around. Dude's probably overworked. So Nejima got to fuck about unsupervised. God damn it. That asshole is annoyingly good at faking remorse or insanity, whatever the situation calls for. Back when I arrested him all those years ago, just talking to him left a bad taste in my mouth. He's probably hiding under a false name, which will make it hard to track him down. That explains why he was so brazenly made contact. That asshole, he's mocking us. Well, for now, the paperwork to circulate his name and mugshot is being filed. That's gonna take way too long. We only have until dusk. Speaking of Nejima, yeah? Do you manage to reach your daughter? It'd be best to put her into protective custody as soon as possible. Not yet. I can't reach her. They called, but she's not picking up. Wasn't home when it went to her house either. That's not good. Does that mean she never came home? And why weren't you on the one trying to reach her? Shut up. I don't have her contact info, alright? Damn, she really doesn't trust you, huh? Either way, I told her mother that it was an emergency and that we send an officer to find her and get her to safety. She was really reluctant, but I got her to agree. I guess that explains why you got divorced. But if you, her former father, can't find her, how the hell did Nejima do it? Warmer, huh? That cuts deep. Yikes, sorry. It just kinda slipped out. Anyway, I suspect it has something to do with his curse echo. Back on topic already, huh? He said his curse could kill a lot of people in a short time. It may even allow him to act from a distance. I see. That one-sided read. What was that story about again? Something about a man stalking a woman who goes insane and chops her up. Oh my god, that's like perfect for Nejima. It explains him like perfectly. Alright, one of the more gruesome of the 7 mysteries. As for Nejima's whereabouts, all we can do is throw more people at it till we find something. I'll check in with HQ frequently to see if they got any updates. And that's about it. Shall we continue our investigation? We'll go to Komagata to look into Hitomi Okuda and go to Michio Shiraishi's house to find out more about her. Let's think. There's a lot we need to do, but not a lot we can do. This ain't looking good. We're gonna run out of time if we don't do something. We gotta keep moving. Okay, no one's around. No stickers. Alright, let's move. Ah, that's it. Oh, there's more. Fancy sushi. What the hell is that? Alright, you know what? I'm gonna end this one here for today. And this is... Oh, we're going somewhere now. This is getting really interesting. We actually get to finally see Nejima now. Is he the janitor? I don't know. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you're awesome. Subscribe if you haven't. And I'll see you in the next one. Matane.